Well, hey, and welcome to Strap a Watch. I'm Michael Knapp, Michael Knapp Leather. I'm not sure how the sound quality is going to be. It's a fairly windy day, probably too windy to be doing this. But I just got a new toy for the channel. At least that's the excuse, right? And it's a Mavic Mini drone. And I've flown it twice just around my yard yesterday. And so that's all the experience that I have with this thing so far, and I haven't done anything in the wind. I'm here today at Little Talbot Island, just north of Jacksonville. This is where my wife and I come to go to the beach. We actually go down probably about another 1.5 miles south of here is where we actually, when we go to the beach, is where we go. But this was an easier inlet for me to get out to with all of my camera gear and everything. So I'm gonna fire up the drone and let's have some fun, all right? Take off with caution. High wind alert. Oh, and I can see the tripod on the camera from the gimbal on the Mavic Mini. So I'm gonna start recording. And we're going to take off.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map. The home point has been updated. Please check it.
So yeah, it is pretty windy, man. So here I am on camera. It's so cool, you guys. I'm going to be able to do a lot of different things with this drone. And, it's going to become part of the show. I mean, it's not going to take over the show, of course, but just to enhance the channel, man. So here I am. The sacrifice I make for you guys too. I got out here before the sunrise thinking I could get out and film the sunrise, but the park didn't open till 8 a.m. So let's go fly around a little bit, shall we? Success! It's kind of scary out here with all this wind. I mean, the whole time I'm filming, it's giving me this high wind alert, and it's just, you can see some of the buffering, maybe not so much. I'm not going to be able to, let me stop the recording here. I'm really not going to be able to do too much today with this because of the wind. I'm sorry, but I had planned on being able to fly way out, and I'm just not with it brand new, I'm just not comfortable doing that right now. I think you guys would understand. But man, it's so fun and so cool. If you haven't ever droned before, because I never have, this Mavic Mini is perfect for a beginner. And I got the combo, the Mavic Mini combo, this DJI. They also made my Ronin 3-axis gimbal that I use, my handheld gimbal that I use for trying to take steady shots when I'm out and about as well. So just tremendous technology behind this. DJI just did an amazing job. There's tons of YouTube videos out there on this drone. The basic model that comes with one battery starts at $399. I paid $499 for the combo right on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below if it's something that you want to get into. But guys, I'll tell you what, I know this is a watch channel, but man, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I think a lot of you guys would get really into doing this. And you know, if you don't really have any hobbies or anything, you might want to check this out. I mean, it's, you know, we have a 2-year-old granddaughter, and I also wanted to get this with certain microphones that we could put her and her daddy, you know, hook them up with a mic and be able to film them from the air and be able to hear her and him as well. So we'll be back in the studio in a little bit, but first I also want to show you guys some of my watches that I brought today. And in fact, what am I sporting? Well, I'm a pilot today, so I've got my SINN pilot watch, my 556i, and I'll tell you what, if any of you guys know of a SINN 556i with the white dial that's out and available, I've been trying to find one for a while to add to my collection. They're just really hard to find. And I'm almost pulling the trigger on a Damasko DA35, I think it is. There's a number of different Damasko pilot watches, and I think it's the DA35. It has a white dial. And I might do that if I cannot find a SINN 556i with a white dial probably over the next year or so. I'm going to give it probably another year. So if you know anybody, tell them to contact me. You know, you can email me. My email's on the in my website. You can also access it through my YouTube channel. So thanks a lot. We'll see you guys in the studio. All right, we're back at the studio. What a great day at the beach. Man, I used to be out there about every Saturday. I love Little Talbot Island. DJI Mini, man, really happy I bought this thing. And I'll tell you, get one. I mean, get one. The one cool thing about this drone is it only weighs 249 grams. So currently, at least, the laws are anything under 250 grams, you don't have to register. So 249 grams, says right on there. And that way, you know, it's a true hobbyist still, and you wouldn't believe how light it is. So yeah, I know it's a watch channel. I absolutely know that, but we got to have some fun once in a while too. And I'm going to be able to use this to do all kinds of different things. It will probably even replace my 3-axis gimbal, that DJI, the DJI Ronin SC is what it's called. We'll see. I haven't really been using it that much. I just watched a video how you can use this drone to do the exact same thing, and the footage that it takes is great. I mean, you saw that. And I do apologize, I didn't really check for the aperture on the camera when I got to the beach. It was a little too wide open. I fixed some of that in post, but I should have had a filter on there. I'm still learning about filming too. I mean, I'm so new to this. This is, 3 months on this channel. So listen, thanks a lot for joining me. I hope you guys had a lot of fun today with this video. I sure did. So God bless you all, and until next time, keep on ticking.